Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northernlion Plays the Binding of Isaac Rebirth. Are we on a good streak? It seems like we're on a good streak. I've been kind of disconnected from the streak lately as I've been worried about what I would describe as quote-unquote bigger problems. But we are at 6 apparently as a Judas run. YY8P. It's the Rush song that we all remember. VWSG. Let's do this. I don't dislike a Judas run. I quite like a Judas run, especially if we don't die. I find that that's criteria A number 1. And if we also get an early bomb, get a tinted rock, maybe 2 bombs would actually be better now. But let's compromise. We'll take 2 spirit hearts, 1 small rock, and I would say that that puts us in a fantastic position moving forwards. Although now I'm being a little greedy. Maybe 3 bombs would be ideal, maybe 4. Maybe just give me pyro in the item room. And then, you know, that takes all this, you know, crummy math out of the situation. And instead we just find ourselves able to focus on the actual mechanics. There is literally, on every single room so far except the spawn room, there is a useful opportunity to make a bomb worthwhile. That one we could have waited, actually, until we got a better payout, or maybe gotten the green man to explode near the side of the screen. Oh, don't say green man. It's, he'll remember. He'll remember. There's small rock. I told you this is the first stage of our compromise. Now we just need 2 spirit hearts from our other tinted rock, and we'll be sitting pretty here. That is our 3rd tinted rock on this freaking floor, which is a little bit ridiculous. But we need some actual bombs to make that a possibility, otherwise we're not going to be able to access them at all. Okay, now we're in the actual risk of death territory. That was just like one momentary lapse of concentration leading to some shitty damage. We get a key, we actually just got sad bombs. This is one of the... This is like the perfect storm, basically. This is a fantastic situation for us. Now we definitely want to blow this up, probably get to our secret room. Secret room's probably in the opposite direction then instead, but we got more than what we paid for it in terms of bombs already. This is just a beautiful situation. Hopefully, I don't think we can have a greed fight here already. Let's try these pills, or mushrooms, I guess I should say first. If we get Liberty Cap, that's fine. And we did. 3 pills, all we really want is no speed down, no tears down. Lemon Party's fine. Paralysis is good to use it here. Health up. That's pretty much what we were looking for. That's why you take it as Judas early. Now we have another bomb. This would be a really good time to get some spirit hearts. And we got 1, which is fine. That'll keep us in the money here. I will say I'm a little nervous because some of Liberty Cap seems to slow us down just a little bit. I don't know what pill, or not pill, what mushroom it actually is. I guess like fat odd mushroom maybe? Seems to slow us down just enough to irritate me. And depending on what boss we fight, that could cause some problems. But I think that with Book of Belial, we should probably be okay, especially considering we already have Small Rock. Now we're back at full HP. Our second secret room contains something we can play once and then blow up. We got nothing out of it, but we want to make sure we do have an arcade chance on the next floor. We didn't get much out of the explosion there, but that's okay. And we are fighting the Haunt. Honestly, I feel like the Haunt is actually going to be extremely easy for us. I also feel like maybe we have Skinny Odd Mushroom for this room, or even Magic Mushroom. Seems like our rate of fire has gone up. Can't say the same for damage necessarily because of Book of Belial, but who knows. Okay, so far so good. This is going to be an easy fight. We probably won't get hit at all. We almost certainly won't get hit twice. That would be just catastrophic for me, but let's see what we get as far as our boss item goes. It's a range upgrade, which is terrible, but we'll head down to the next floor in a very, very good situation. Everything's coming on Millhouse here. Just hope we don't fight Fistula, and we should be completely fine. There's our item room already. Also, there was a stone chest back there that I want to go back in open. Cricket's Head would be an incredible pickup for us this early in the game. It's an incredible pickup no matter what, you know, but it's, you know, breakfast always tastes better when you're hungry, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I did take technology. I've been taking this a lot lately, and I think it's really good. Especially on this guy, no knockback is going to make me very excited about this overall situation. I guess we'll fight the boss. We got nothing really keeping us here just yet. Pin fight is going to be over probably in like 2 waves. We're going to be firing too quickly. You know, piercing shots are going to do a ton of damage to him. 2 waves or 2 jumps might have been a little bit ambitious, but that's okay. We're going to be done the next time he pops up. HP upgrade, maybe we won't take it, and then we'll go inside of here, and we'll get Headless Baby. Not necessarily something that puts us super over the top. Oh, I shouldn't have even picked that up yet because this is going to prevent me possibly, as long as we don't have a blood bank, from going to the boss trap room, which is a little... it's a slight misplay. Whether it's a major misplay or not depends on what's actually in the room. In theory, it's just a slight misplay. In actuality, maybe a little bit something more. But, is it worth... Ooh, one of these is a library. It's definitely worth a key to go into the library. You'd be expecting there's probably like a 30% chance or something that we get a spirit heart out of it. Which room did we spawn in? I don't remember. Oh, we have a bomb, though. We should probably... Let's blow this up, because there's a chance that we actually get some... I was thinking we get another bomb payout out of it. We didn't, and that's okay. But I was hoping to get to the stone chest. Holy God, there is a lot of key opportunities here. Let's put it that way. Let's see what's in our double key room. It's a 5. Do I want to do this floor all over again? Honestly, yes. I don't see a good reason not to. Except time, of course, but time's not that big of a deal. What is a big deal is getting an extra deal with the devil, especially after we already have precedent. So that's another spirit heart traded there. This one is our library, and to be honest with you, I don't think we want to pay keys for any of those. I know that some people are going to look at this and say, you idiot, take how to jump, and then use how to jump to get all the books. Look, are you made of time? I'm not made of time. We probably could do that, but it's not like we're going to be able to re-roll them all anyway, in all likelihood. So, I think that that is probably the right decision, but just a little bit, it's cuter than it actually is useful, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Now, Pandora's box or Mom's key is a pretty easy decision in my mind. We take Mom's key, we get 2 extra keys, and we also get better chests for the future. So, we are going to be slower now. There's a pretty good chance we've completely fucked ourselves out of boss rush. But we also got a lot on that floor. We got Mom's key for the luck upgrade and the extra consumables, plus the 2 keys. We got technology. We got Headless Baby and Deal with the Devil Precedent. Technically, we didn't get an HP because we traded it for Headless Baby, but you get the idea. And we'll do the Cellar 2 all over again. And honestly, the Cellar 2 is probably my ideal floor to do twice. Guaranteed deal with the devil. Oh my god, Mom's key. Paying for itself already. But guaranteed deal with the devil. And very small floor. Worst case scenario, you end up fighting, you know, a difficult cellar boss. But we're already getting to the point where we're too strong to be really concerned about that, I think. As far as... Oh my god, another double key room. This one's a 5 again! Okay, well, at this point, we have to do it again. Just because it's absurd, right? Like, we can't ignore it because it's silly. So we'll just keep doing this, and if they want to keep giving us 5 rooms, then by all means, I guess. This is going to be the longest, strongest Judas run we've ever had. Oh my god. If we'd actually tried to get those books, it's possible we might have been able to get an item room library. I'll own up to it. I didn't expect us to have a library 2 floors in a row. I definitely didn't expect us to have a 5-room 2 floors in a row. That's just out of control. This one at least gives us some good value. A golden key would be awesome, but actually, if we just get the Bible, we can get all the other books. So all we need is 1 key, and then we'll knock 4 books out of the rotation. At this point, it's probably in our best interest from a due diligence standpoint to do that. Hopefully this is... No, that's not going to be our secret room. I missed that tinted rock. Get an extra bomb out of it. And the spirit heart, of course. We may not get to do the whole library thing, but we're going to do this whole floor over again. This is, it has the chance, I guess, to be the strongest Caves 1 we've ever had, depending on what we can get from our next 2 deals with the devil. Of course, we're going to be fighting Famine, thanks to the Book of Revelations. We might be able to take Book of Revelations instead of Book of Belial, and then, you know, try to get like a 4th level Bandage Girl or Meat Boy. But I don't really see much of the point in that, considering we already have those achievements unlocked, and also... I want Book of Belial so I can take advantage of this really unique situation to get as many deals with the devil as possible, and this is pretty insane right now. That is probably our secret room then, right here. Oh, never mind. No, it isn't. Maybe this is? Alright, I'm just gonna go. I'm out of my element right now. Sack Dagger, not the most amazing pickup, but, there's nothing wrong with it either. We got 1 set. I thought maybe we could get 2. That's okay. Oh, I punched my microphone. My mistake. I'm just so angry I have to keep doing this floor over and over. We're on the Cellar 2. This time we have a curse room and definitely more than enough HP to make that a palatable situation for us. Can't open that, unfortunately. 2 black hearts. Definitely pays for itself. And I kind of... To be honest with you, of course I want, like, overpowered items. But I kind of also want to just fight Krampus. Just to get it out of the way. Like, to have 2 deals with the devil in the book already, and then also fight Krampus and get the Krampus tax out of the way would be really nice. Just like, it's just comforting, like a warm glass of milk, you know? To be like, well, we don't have to worry about our, we don't have to worry about fighting Krampus at an inopportune time. Because instead, we fought him at a very opportune time. Unfortunately, we are out of keys, but I don't think we should try to just, like, dip out of this floor as early as possible. I think it is smarter for us to try to, that was a much better fight, obviously. Well, we got Guppy's tail. I think it is smarter for us to try to do the entire floor. Truth be told, you know, doing this floor over and over and over didn't really garner us as much as I would have hoped for. Like, it was definitely more of a Jennifer Garner than a James Garner, if I'm being honest. No disrespect meant to either of them, of course, who have made more money in this year than I will in my entire life. But, the real draw was going to be extra deals with the devil, which we got, but we got Guppy's tail, sack dagger, headless baby. All things considered, we could pull all of those from a single deal with the devil, and we'd probably consider it a decent deal with the devil, but it wouldn't be anything like, it's worse than pulling like 1 dark matter or something like that, maybe. And then we got Juicy Sack, and we got Mom's Key, but apart from that, we're left a little bit wanting, I guess. Not a bad situation, and I would do it again just for the, oh my lord, just for the absurdity of it, but also not the most amazing situation either. Might as well take the health upgrade, get the Fool on our way back. We're not really, you know, doing anything cute by ignoring this health up pill, and we continue to get some kind of cool bombs, I guess. We got homing sad bombs now, and our bombs are actually going to do a lot of damage. Sad bombs are already, like, tops amongst, bomb synergies. This just takes it to, like, even further. Okay, well, doesn't look like we're gonna be able to go to our shop. We're probably 4.5 minutes behind schedule. Not necessarily conducive to making boss rush happen. That being said, it was fun to try, wasn't it? I had a good time with it, and I hope you did as well. No 5 rooms here. Even if we found one, we don't have keys. You know, we paid 4 extra keys than we normally would have at this point in the game, so let's just head down to the next floor. Now, I'll admit, if we can make boss rush happen, that would be hilarious, but it's gonna require some serious movement, let's put it that way. Open this up. Oh, teleport to the deal with the devil where we get even more red chests. And sadly, mostly useless. I should probably not have stood there if I'm being honest. I found pills. Pretty fly, this is a good one. Lemon party. Pretty fly. We should keep the Fool, I think. Lemon party can be good, but I'm gonna try to use it, like, I know we could have saved a half heart there, but I might try to use it just to get out of this room. Another health upgrade, and another pretty fly, so we've just completed our pretty flies. At this point, I'm like, we might as well do this room, like, these enemies are not gonna be that tough. You could use Book of Belial if we wanted to. But most of these enemies are gonna go down easy. We want to be out of this floor a minute and a half ago. You know what? I gotta just say boss rush is gone. Otherwise, I'm gonna make some poor decisions as I try to swing it that I really should not be trying to do. D20, I don't like it that much, to be honest with you. I don't like it more than Book of Belial, that's for sure. It's probably our secret room, but not overly concerned. I've already been to our item room. It would be nice to get to the shop. But if we can't get to our shop in an efficient fashion, that's okay. Mapping would be the big one that we'd want to get at this point. And we're probably at the point, actually, where I should be looking for, like, a Nun's Habit 9-volt or something like that. But instead, I'm going to be looking for a Magic Mush. That was just a terrible bomb. I don't know how I managed to only get one there. There's some bullshit Pythagoras theorem going on there. You know, Pythagoras theorem, man, it's just that. It's just a theory. So I don't know if I fully believe in it yet. Okay, we got Pestilence here. This is going to be our second level cube of meat, which, to be honest with you, is pretty much useless at this point in time for us. Not because it's bad, but because we're so strong that it really doesn't matter. We've already been to that deal with the devil, so we'll head down to the next floor. That might come across as rushing. That was not really my intention. Oh my god. Another double key room is actually really, really funny. If it's a 5 room... I mean, there's a lot of rooms that would be funny for us right now. The 5 room in particular, just because it showed up so much, but also like the 1 room or the 6 room. We put a lot of time into making this run work right now, and then we're just gonna be like, ah, remember when I gave you all those 5 rooms? Fuck it, just re-roll them anyway, right? I'll do it. Our run's not, it's not strong enough right now to be like, whoa, there's no way I'm ever gonna not re-roll this run. Wait, I've got it backwards. There's no way I'm ever gonna re-roll this run. This run is re-rollable just for fun. And if we're gonna do it, we should do it prior to the boss fight, I think. There's a mini-boss over there. Let's see what we got going on in this room. Not a 5, not a 5. It is just chess. Which, thanks to Mom's Key, I'm actually quite fond of. We definitely turned a profit, consumable-wise here. 31 cents means it would be good to go to our shop. Let's just fight our mini-boss, see what it is. I was hoping it would be Ultra Pride, obviously, or Super Pride, obviously, but... The Super Pride fight is rare, and rarer still is the 9 lives payout. Tears down. Disappointing. But let's see what we can get in our deal with the devil here. Oh my god, there's another library down there! This is the weirdest seed that I've ever seen for special rooms requiring keys. I know that's a very specific subset of criteria to be interested in, but for real, this has been a very, very unusual run from that perspective. Markedly so. Okay, well, you know what? Let's throw some bombs down here. Because right now we got 27 bombs that home and are also sad bombs. And our sad bombs are going to be very, very strong for us. Our deal with the devil is... Oh, well, first growth hormones. That's very solid. And, oh my god, just red chests. We had like... Oh, there was a tinted rock under Satan there. That's kind of funny. Might as well open this Algiz rune. We're not gonna do boss rush. I entertained the thought for a little while. I know methinks the lady doth protest too much, but I am a little disappointed, I have to say, at how these deals with the devil have been turning out. We've had so many of them. 2 of them so far have been red chests. The rest have been okay items, if we're being honest. You know, I could blow smoke up your ass. Oh, Guppy's tail is the foundation for an amazing transformation. It's true. But, you know, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We have to get those transforming items before we go over the top like that. We should be using Book of Belial a little bit more. But hopefully our shop manages to swing that for us. I hope we don't fight greed, because I may not get another key, actually. Well, that'll probably sell us on a key, but we'll see. And again, this is the whole, this is like a case study for why I like technology. Being able to hit enemies from across the screen at the same time as hitting other enemies is very valuable. Okay, it's actually not, it's not a library, it's an Isaac's room. It's a dirty Isaac's room. The kind you don't bring home to mama. There's a shop, of course, and the shop contains nothing I'd really be that interested in, and the item room contains poop. What a fascinating haul. Oh well. Okay, let's move along then. I knew there would be a key in there. You might be wondering why I left that other penny behind. Mom's key is the reason I left that other penny behind, because we're not going to be at a shortage for that at all. Wonder if there's anything over here. I probably would have seen it on Liberty Cap. It's not worth the damage, I think. Okay, well, do we want an Algiz rune or a Fool card? Probably the Algiz rune at this point. Sorry, Fool card, I should have used you for something, I guess. But, the Algiz rune is much more valuable. Maybe we decide to go to the Dark Room or something, and it's actually useful. I doubt we will, but could happen. What are we looking for at this point? I mean, I'm happy we got growth hormones for more damage, but I'd really like to get even more than that, more damage or more tears. We're not offensively terrible right now, but you saw in the fight against Gertie, we're no longer kind of steamrolling the enemies. I wish we were. We could probably win without it. This is, as of right now, I'd say probably still an above average run, but it would be nice to be like markedly above average right now. The HP, you know, it helps, but it only helps temporarily, unfortunately, because eventually it's going to be gone. I would prefer something permanent, like instead of the Spirit Hearts, just give me another, another syringe, like Synth Oil or something. But beggars can't be choosers. And we've gotten a lot more cracks at items than we've had in pretty much any run I've ever done to date. So I guess I'll be happy about that. Puberty, not a bad pill, all things considered. Puberty might seem like a zero-sum game, but I always say, you know, puberty is an above-average pill, in my opinion, because you get information from it. Now you're no longer scared of that pill in the future, because you know, hey, it's just puberty, it does nothing for us, basically. But it also doesn't hurt us, which, you know, sometimes doing nothing for us isn't that bad. Trying to be a little bit more aggressive with our bomb placements as well, because why wouldn't I be, right? Anytime we can hit enemies with them is good for us. Probably take out almost a whole room by itself. That time, they brought the bomb that time. I didn't bring it. It was like a potluck and 2 people showed up with a macaroni salad and they're like, ah, just take yours home. You know that's a fictional scenario because I would never bring a macaroni salad to a potluck. If you've ever heard me go off on mayonnaise-based salads, a lot of people get self-righteous about it. They, you know, well, you can't call it a salad if it's that unhealthy. I don't think that's true, you know. You can have a salad that is unhealthy, like the Caesar salad is not particularly healthy for you, but you still call it a salad. It has the necessary components, the salad-based ingredients. I think we need, like, a word for things that are mayonnaise-based subsets of the salad category. I would call them miasmas, but maybe that's a little bit of bias coming through, using a little bit of a loaded word, typically associated with pestilence and disease. If you like mayonnaise-based salads, you know, an egg, a potato, a macaroni, that's your prerogative, and I would not try to take that right away from you. However, at the same time, I hate when, you know, I used to work in an office, and I've told this story before, but it was like a year ago, and people, when I told the story, it resonated with them. They're like, yeah, man, I have the same thing happen in my office. It's annoying as hell. There'll be like a potluck, and you're like, oh, cool, potluck. People are all going to bring like some stuff, and I'll get to sample a variety of stuff to eat. I don't know if this is like a North American thing. A potluck is just an event. It's a meal where everybody brings their own home-cooked, or at least, you know, they bring their own dish, basically. So that you have a variety of food, but it outsources the preparation so that it's not just the host spending like 30 hours preparing all these different dishes. It's cool. It's an opportunity for everybody to get together, hang out with one another. But whenever it would happen at the office that I worked at, it was always like, you know, Lori's gonna bring potato salad, you know, Tara's gonna bring egg salad, and, you know, Veronica's gonna bring macaroni salad. So you just end up with this, like, paper plate that's full of a variety of different, you know, semi-solid goops. I want something else to get me through this life, baby. I missed the semi-charm kind of life part of that song. I went straight for the bridge, unfortunately. Semi-solid kind of glue, baby, baby. I want some protein. Not listening when you say Hellman's. Do. Anyway. There, finally, we paid the Krampus tax. I don't know. I think we stick with Book of Belial. If I take Tammy's head any more often than I already do, people are gonna be real mad at me. But, that's, I think, why I have a little bit of a chip on my shoulder regarding mayonnaise-based salads. Because they're everywhere. They're pervasive, man. You ever go to a picnic in North America, prepare your mayonnaise-based salads palettes, because they are gonna be there in force. And as someone who's not a huge fan of mayonnaise, it becomes a problem, you know? It's everywhere. And then people, like, get weirdly, like, defensive about it. Like, what, you don't like fucking mayonnaise? You think nobody should be allowed to eat? I never said that mayonnaise should be illegal. I'm just, like, saying cut back on it a little bit. If you showed up to a Japanese restaurant and you wanted chicken teriyaki and all they had was sushi, you'd be like, I'm a little bummed out that all they have is sushi, even if sushi maybe sometimes can be delicious for you. I'm just advocating for variety, but you know, I get it. For potlucks, people like the mayonnaise-based salads because you just dump half a jar of mayonnaise and then, like, you know, half a block of cheese into a bowl with some cold pasta and just, like, stir it, and then you're good. And then people are gonna be like, Lori, this pasta salad's amazing! And you're like, yeah, it's my secret recipe. I got it out the back of the mayonnaise jar. So that's, you know, just think about the people who are not team mayonnaise-based salad. But you know what? Maybe fuck me. Maybe I should inspire the change that I want to see in the world. But the problem is if you go to a potluck and it's all mayonnaise-based salads, and you don't bring a mayonnaise-based salad, and that's all you eat because you don't like mayonnaise-based salads, people are like, you should really try the macaroni salad. And you're like, I don't really like it. And they're like, you don't like my cooking? You know, it's all political, man. You ever want that promotion? You wanna climb the corporate ladder? You gotta kiss the ring. You better be, you know, if you're the assistant manager, you better be eating that manager's macaroni salad and saying, my God, Dana, this macaroni salad is delicious. She knows it's all fucking political. She put too much pepper in it because she wants to make her underlings eat it. Makes her feel alive. I don't want to pick up all this stuff. I'd like to reroll as much of it as possible, actually. Especially because we have a golden chest. Oh, we got a second Guppy item out of this. That was a big surprise. You think I'm joking, and I am exaggerating for the sake of humor. Which might actually be the literal dictionary definition of a joke. However, there's office politics, man. It's not all related to the potluck. However, even just more so on a human level, if you don't eat somebody's macaroni salad, you're gonna make them. They're gonna feel a little bit worse as a result, and people want to be around people who make them feel better. So I've put on a happy face. This pasta salad goes really well with this potato salad, and then you just, it's like a freaking Minnesota County Fair or something in here. Best potluck I ever had. I can't believe that this. Oh, well, we're Guppy, so we win. I can't believe this story is still going on. I'm just gonna take all these items so I can get to permanent Polaroid invincibility. But I hope it's as riveting for you as it was for me to have lived it in the first place. The best potluck I ever had at my old job, when we did them all the time, which was actually, it fostered a good sense of community, I'll admit. But was somebody went the extra mile and made some fucking gazpacho. They made like a cold vegetable soup, or a chilled vegetable soup, I should say. And I was like, you know what? I've never had gazpacho before. I would love to try it. Thanks for going the extra mile. And I ate it, and it was delicious. And nobody else wanted to eat it. They're like, oh, cold soups. What is this? France? I don't get into that hoity-toity stuff. And then the lady was like, nobody else wants the gazpacho. Do you want to take it home? I was like, fuck yeah, I want your gazpacho. And then she gave me like a liter of gazpacho because she didn't want it either. And then, you know, I became the CEO of the company as a result of that. No, okay, that's obviously not true. I left that job like 2 months later. But the enduring memory is gazpacho. You know, you got to learn something from every endeavor you make in your life, and from that job, I learned a lot about how much I like gazpacho. I never would have discovered it otherwise. We'll use Pandora's box here. I am relatively happy with it. We got a speed upgrade. And the box, which maybe will give us a better trinket, it did not. At least not for technology. And we got a lemon party. And we got a Perthrow rune, which does trump the Algiz rune. We are very fast now, especially on some... Very fast, not very vast. A hitbox is roughly the same size. But we're... It depends on what we get from our Liberty Cap. But for the most part, we're kind of coming through in the clutch here. Now, it's not necessarily a guaranteed win, specifically because I took so many deals with the devil literally one floor ago. You know, Sister Maggie didn't do much for us except put us in that permanent Polaroid invincibility state. I can't believe we have another fucking dice room. And I said, hey, hey, I said, hey. Oh, what's going on with the RNG, specifically Amnesia? Not that bad. We're probably at the end of the floor or close to it. So if you're keeping track, we've had 2 5 rooms, 2 3 rooms, an Isaac's room, and 2 libraries on this run. That is like at least 3 or 4 runs worth of special rooms crammed into one, which is a little surprising for us here. But it's made the run noteworthy, and for that I appreciate it. And the 3 room did give us, the first 3 room did give us our second Guppy item. Without it, we would not be Guppy right now, so I like that. Let's Perthrow it. Wow, that's really bad. But we were going to take Necronomicon anyway. I mean, it doesn't really matter whether we took Necronomicon or Lord of the Pit. We're going to take Necronomicon anyway, just to put us back in permanent Polaroid invincibility state. So pretty much we gained nothing at all from our entire floor there. That's okay. Life goes on. The good thing is we don't need anything else because we are, of course, already Guppy. Might as well open our golden chests. I mean, we may get more than... Ooh. boss fight is down here, probably. We may get more than we bargained for. In terms of our luck stat, I hope that we do. I hope that that's an Emperor card as well. If that's an Emperor card, things start to move very, very quickly once we get done with this floor. Thank you. It's a Magician. Actually, not such an awful pill when you've got technology. I don't know where we're going to use it, but... You know, maybe we'll use it on Mom's Heart. Allows us to hit multiple enemies that are kind of, like, disparate geographically from one another. This fight is pretty much already over, so I don't know if it was a good decision or not. And we will head up to the cathedral. It's amazing that this run is still so fast, in spite of the fact that we did so many extra floors. Curse of Darkness, if we're gonna have a curse, Curse of Darkness is pretty much ideal for us at this point, because we can still get the Liberty Cap bonus that'll let us see where the heck we're going. Did I not even use Book of Belial, like, against Mom's Heart, I should say? That's a little silly on my part, especially considering we have the Nun's Habit. By a little silly, I mean actually, like, very stupid, but it's unlikely to make too much of a difference. Normally, I would look at this room and say there's no way I'm doing this, but we're strong, and it's not Super Envy. And that's a pretty motivating element for a lot of my decision-making processes. Does this decision force me to fight a Super Envy? If the answer to that question is no, I'm much more likely to do it. If I had to fight Super Envy while eating a mayonnaise-based pseudo-salad at the same time, I don't know, man. That would be a tough thing for me to resolve internally. Like, not just gastrointestinally, but also, you know, from a mental standpoint as well. Like, I get over it. It's a freaking mayonnaise, alright? It's good. I mean, it's designed to be good. I don't know what that argument's supposed to represent. Yeah, don't stop bringing this food that we all know is good. Bring something that's a little risky. Bring some jalapeno poppers to those have mayonnaise in them as well, usually. No, they have cream cheese. Oh, cream cheese is just the mayonnaise of cheeses, man. We have really done like a law of large numbers thing on this run. So many curse rooms, so many devil deals. I gotta admit, I'm a little perturbed that out of all the devil deals, pretty much we only got Guppy. Now, please don't misinterpret that as me being unhappy to have gotten Guppy, because that is, you're twisting my words a little bit, and I don't support that. You're taking me out of context. I'm disappointed to have only gotten Guppy, specifically because with the 18 deals with the devil that we went to, you'd expect to maybe get a little bit of some cooler items as well. Unfortunately, we didn't, but that's alright. We're still doing fine here, better than fine, to be honest with you. I kind of want to get in there and do some damage with Sacrificial Dagger, but I guess we don't have to, because we will probably kill Isaac in the next phase anyway, and maybe it's possible that every Spirit Heart is actually going to be meaningful as we get closer and closer to the end of this run. I hope it doesn't end up being meaningful. I hope we just get an Emperor card and then kind of steamroll the chest, but you never know for sure. This is still going to be like a sub-35 run, despite the fact that we did like 8 extra floors, but we didn't do 8 extra floors, I know. Let's see what we got. I'm again, deliberately exaggerating for the purposes of the joke. Lost contact, and then Shielded Tears was Lost Contact, and then Little Chub. It's okay. Aquarius also, which with Headless Baby is maybe a little bit overkill, but I'm assuming they synergize with one another. We should win here. Now I'm just hoping that we have a luck stat that's high enough to actually guarantee us some more items, because our run is surprisingly... I hope you've enjoyed yourself, but on the mechanics of this run, I would not be against saying that this run is a little bit boring. I would have expected some cooler synergies in time. Yeah, Ghost Baby, never mind. Remember what I said about this run being boring? Disregard. Someone tweeted me, and I'm not throwing this person under the bus. I would never do that, but someone tweeted me and said, like, I know you hate Ghost Baby. Think of it this way: would you rather have Ghost Baby or Butterbean? I mean, technically, you're not wrong, but I don't think the mulligan stacks, unfortunately. That's kind of like that argument is like, you know, you complain about something that's really bothering you in your life, and then people are like, well, it could be worse, could be worse. You know, yes, it's a valid statement. You should always take time to feel thankful for what you have. You know, if you don't have money, maybe you have your health. If you don't have your health, maybe you've got your family. You know, there's always going to be someone out there who has it worse, unless you're literally in the worst position in the world. That being said, people still have a right to complain, right? Ghost Baby is a shit item. It's not the shittiest, because it's a passive, and it does provide you with a small benefit. It's not completely functionally worthless. I agree. I would rather have Ghost Baby than a half red heart drop most of the time. I didn't mean to hit the spacebar there. But I still think it's valid to kind of complain about it, or to be like, I'm unhappy with this item, or not unhappy, but discontented. You know, I think there's a difference between what is happening in my life right now is making me unhappy. Oh, we'll fight Mega Satan for sure. And I am unhappy about this thing in my life, you know? If you're, oh, I'm so hungry. Well, it could be worse. You could, I didn't take Book of Belial in with me. That was not very smart. Could be worse. You could be hungry all the time. That's true. I'm not saying I'm unhappy because I'm hungry. I'm saying my hunger is something I'm unhappy about. There's a distinction. I'd really like to get in there and do some damage. Man, I really wish that I had taken Book of Belial in here. It would make this fight, like, literally half as long. And twice as likely to succeed. I actually don't think it would make us twice as likely to succeed, because I'm pretty sure our chances of succeeding are already well above 75%, much less the 50% it would be required for that to mathematically make any sense at all. Where to use High Priestess? Probably... I'll probably wait till the second phase to use High Priestess. Is this super dark? Like, is the gamma cranked down? I wanna sit alone with my gamma down with my... It doesn't work. Doesn't work at all. Oh, well, we could use Dad's Key again. I don't know what it would do. Maybe I don't want to find out, unlike that Savage Garden song. Ooh, I want you. I don't know if I need you, but ooh, I die to find out. Could be worse, Mr. Savage Garden. You could be dead. I'm tempted to use High Priestess here, actually, but I think we probably want to just kill the second phase as quickly as possible. These guys are going to go down. Oh, you're not dead, huh? You look dead, but you're not dead. You were not even close to dead. What was I thinking there? Yeah, if I can bait you into doing that attack, I'm fine with that. Little chub doing work. Alright, we'll just pop Dad's Key for humor's sake. My other spacebar item is Book of Belial. Okay, I don't even care if we get hit at this point. Look at the cracks in his face forming right now. We are fine. He will die, and we will live, and that'll be a good run. That was an insane run, but a run that was fun nonetheless. I really appreciate you joining me on my tirade against mayonnaise-based salads. Which is not, if you're a mayonnaise-based salad or a mayonnaise-based salad fan, I'm not insulting you. I'm just saying, I wish your prevalence was a little bit lower, because it's everywhere, man. It's not inclusive. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode in spite of my hatred of particularly macaroni and pasta salads. But if you enjoyed it, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.